Pasko, and again on behalf of the Philippine American Association of the Quad City area, we hope you're having a great time here at the 18th Annual Festival of Trees. And now we continue our cultural program with a brief view of our Christmas traditions. The appearances of bright star-shaped lanterns along roads in the Philippines signals the start of the Christmas season. Celebrations start 9 days before Christmas with a mass known as Misa de Gallo. It's a time when the story behind the birth of Christ is read from the Bible. Also a time when a couple is chosen to reenact Joseph and Mary's search for shelter. Most of our celebrations have evolved from old tribal customs mixed with other cultural influences, and it's common for serenading cumbancheros or strolling minstrels to end any Christmas performance by singing Maligayang Pasko, which means Merry Christmas to the tune of Happy Birthday. And now we'd like to take this chance to give you a little brief description of the costumes that we'll be wearing tonight in a fashion show. First off, we have Alicia, Cleo, Lynn, and Vilma. They are wearing the Palituwak, which is a long and flowing skirt with butterfly sleeves. This costume is designed to epitomize Filipina lightheartedness and her sense of rural roots. Thank you, ladies. Next, we have Pia and Andrea wearing the Padajon, which is a short version of the Balintawak. This is mostly worn during the warmer climate. Thank you. Next up, we have Scott and Normie. They are wearing the Barong Tagalog for men and women. It is the national costume for men, and depending on the intricacy of the embroidery, is used for almost all occasions. The material is made from pineapple fiber. Thank you, Scott and Normie. Next up, we have Jovi wearing a kimono. It is a blouse expressed in embroidery and trellis-like and lace-like designs and worn for formal occasions. And last but not least, we have the Mestiza, the formal gown made from polyester cotton material and is beaded on the sides and front as well as the butterfly sleeves. It is a modernized version of the Balintawak. Thank you, Rose. And let's take one last look at all the outfits once again. Now we move on to the harana. During the old times in the rural areas of the Philippines, Filipino men would make harana or serenade the women at night and sing songs of love and affection. This is basically a Spanish influence. The man is usually accompanied by his close friends who provide him with moral support for the guy apart from singing with him. Filipino women are expected to be pakipot, or playing hard to get, because it's seen as appropriate behavior in a courtship dance. It tells the man he has to work hard to win her love. It's also a way by which the Filipina can measure the sincerity of her admirer. And I'll pass it on now as we begin the first two songs.
Lumakupas na, ngunit may bakas pa ng luha mo sinta. Sa lalay, muling nagbalik pa ang dating kahapon, tigib ng ligaya. Ngunit tirog ko'y, bakit isang araw hindi mo ginamit ang bakya mo, aking hirang? Sawari ko ba'y di na kailangan, pagkat ng ganda tulay? Ngunit tirog ko'y, bakit isang araw hindi mo ginamit ang bakya mo, aking hirang? Sawari ko ba'y di na kailangan, pagkat binawasan ng ganda at kulay? Ang aking pag-asa'y saglit na pumanaw sa bakya mo, neneng, na di nasilayan. Kung itapon aking hirang, ang aliw ko kailanman. Ang aking pag-asa'y saglit na umanaw sa bakya mo, neneng, na di nasilayan. Kung inakalang yan ay munting bagay, huwag itapon aking hirang, ang aliw ko kailanman.